Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a complete guide on how to play Zephys. In this video, I'll be covering all the basic abilities of Zephys as well as I'll be giving you some tips on how to engage with him and also the builds, arcana and enchantment that you can use on him. So let's get straight into the tutorial. Every 3% of HP loss grants Zephys with 1% of damage reduction. As you can see here, when I'm at full HP, the tower dealt 580 damage to me, but when I'm at very low HP, the tower only deals 380. So Zephys gains 33.3% damage reduction when he is at very low HP. Zephys dashes forward, dealing damage to all the enemies in his path, and his next normal attack gets enhanced and it can slow down the movement speed of the target by 40%. This ability can also be used to go through walls and is a very good combo with Omni Arms or Frost Cape. Zephys launches a series of attacks on all the enemies in the range, and this ability can also be used for lifesteal. So as you can see here, attacking this Thane gives me 140 lifesteal each hit, and you can also lifesteal off jungle creeps. So this ability helps Zephys maintain his HP at full while he is jungling even at the start of the game in the first jungle rotation. Zephys jumps up and lands on the target area, dealing damage to all the enemies in range and also knocks them up. He also inflicts the Thunder Crash debuff on those enemies so that all his normal attacks and abilities that he deals on them will have an additional magic damage output as well. Now there is something you should really know. When you use your ult, there is a marker and it shows 3 circles, right? One very small circle in the middle and then 2 circles on the borders. So if the ability only lands on the outer circle, Zephys won't knock those targets up. Instead, he only inflicts that debuff on them. See, even if the target touches the second line a little, he knocks them up, but if they are away and only the outer circle lands on them, he only inflicts the debuff and doesn't knock them up. So if you guys didn't already know, magic damage is indicated in purple. So after using my ult on Thane, you can see a lot of purple numbers popping up. So that means we are dealing magic damage. See, after I used my ult, my normal attacks have that purple damage and my first ability also, and then my second ability will also deal those additional magic damage. Now Zephys is pretty much a straightforward hero who doesn't have a lot of complicated mechanics, but I'll tell you guys some tips that will be really useful for you. So first of all, the reason why I'm making a tutorial video on Zephys, even though he is a very easy hero, is that even though he is easy, he is very powerful. He is the best counter to all the assassins and marksmen in the game, and name any assassin and Zephys can easily counter them because of his passive and his HP and the build that you do on him, which is usually very tanky, but still he will be able to one-shot any assassin or marksman. So with that being said, now I'll tell you guys how to close the gap between you and the enemies quickly. So our ult doesn't have a lot of range, but you can make up for it by using your first ability. So as you can see, the Thane is far away from me, but if I use my first ability and ult in quick succession, I can surprise him and land on him. So if you are ganking the middle lane and the enemy is standing in the middle, I mean their mage is standing in the center of the lane, you can hide in the brush and use your first and ult in quick succession so that they won't be expecting you to jump that far. So previously when Zephys was launched like 3 years back, he had a very long range on his ult, but now they have nerfed him a lot. So if you play 3 or 4 matches with Zephys, you will automatically know the range to which your first ability and ult together can take you. So when you are on that range, you can quickly use those 2 abilities and jump on the enemy hero. So here is another very important tip that you should know when you play Zephys, and that is, if you suspect that the enemy has their flicker, don't use your ult immediately on them. Instead, use your first ability and attack them. For example, this Joker here, use your first ability and attack them, and then use your second ability, and then allow them to use flicker and then use your ult on them. So if you just come and jump on them instantly, they will just use their flicker and run away. So in order to avoid that, you have to use your first ability and scare them first, and they will use their flicker, and then you have to jump on them. This trick can also work on other heroes who have dash abilities such as Violet, Thorn, Hayate, and even mages and other warriors. So what you have to do is, as soon as they see you approaching them, they will be scared and they will tend to use their flicker to run away from you. So if you use your ult immediately and jump on them, they will flicker and you will be landing on nothing and they will be able to escape. But if you allow them to use their mobility abilities first and then if you jump on them, you will have a higher chance of killing them. So like I said in the start itself, Zephys is built very tanky, but still he will be able to one-shot the enemies. So you have to always build Leviathan. Soul Reaver also works, but I don't recommend you building Soul Reaver on Zephys. And Spear of Longinus also gives you more sustain, so it is better than Rank Breaker. And Omniarms is also good, but if the opponents have an assassin, two or more physical damage burst heroes, you can always choose Frost Cape instead of Omniarms. It also deals slightly additional damage for the auto attack and also slows them down, and it makes you very hard for them to kill. So it really works well with Zephys. Now the Arcana will be the standard warrior Arcana with Onslaught, Assassinate and Skeever, and we won't be using any type of tank Arcanas. Now the enchantment will be Curse of Death because it deals slightly more damage and it will help Zephys eliminate his targets better. So that's it for today's video guys. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful, and if you did, make sure to smash the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.